Hi, it's me, Mr. J, and welcome to today's drawing challenge. Do you have a couple minutes? Because today's challenge is the world's most amazing, incredibly awesome floating house. So grab something to draw on and something to draw with, and let's do this. I like my house, but it's not as unique as a floating house. A floating house is super cool. Now imagine the world's most amazing, incredibly awesome floating house. Let's see, how am I gonna make this house incredible? I could add lots of windows, a cool boat motor, a propeller so it could also fly. I could also use my favorite color, green. What about water slides? There are so many possibilities. Let's just start with some simple lines and shapes and see where that gets us. All right, I'm gonna start with the base of the floating house, which is gonna be like a curved line and a curved line and attach. So right now it kind of looks like a boat, right? And then I'm gonna draw a rectangle, up, over, down, and I think another roof. Over, over, diagonal, diagonal, and across. Oh, another floor. Let's do it, a second floor, which means another rectangle and another roof. There we go. A door. A house needs a door, which is a rectangle with a frame around it. And how about windows? I'm gonna do a ton of circle windows. I don't have a circle window in my house. I bet that'd be pretty cool. Here's some more. Oh, and how about rounded windows up here? It's looking like a pretty amazing floating house, but we need to add some water. Yeah, there we go. So now it's actually floating. It's all right, it's not inspiring. How about a disco ball? Yeah, it needs a disco ball. So let's put a line up and a string down and a circle for our disco ball. Let's add in all those little shiny pieces. Woo! It's pretty amazing. How about a water slide? Yeah, let's add a water slide. So maybe we can slide down from the second floor. Oh yeah, that's a pretty amazing, if not incredible, floating house. Yeah. So let's check in. Did you know there isn't always one solution to a problem? Sometimes there are a whole bunch of solutions. When you think you have the one right answer, what does that look like on your face and your body? You might proudly put your hands on your hips, smile a broad smile, close your eyes, and stand confidently. You did it! But wait, could there possibly be other answers? Do you get excited about these possibilities too? Or shut down and angrily state that you are right and no one else can be? Even if we might be right in the end, shouldn't we take the time to try out other possibilities first? When we are doing something exciting, something grand, like designing the world's most amazing, incredibly awesome floating house, we are gonna need to work with other people to make it happen. Each person in a group may have their own ideas, solutions, and specialties. Everyone has to be open to listening to one another and considering why their suggestion may or may not work. Sometimes you even have to try out their ideas to see if it'll work out. I have worked with a lot of groups to plan events, projects, assignments, and even these episodes of Drawing with Mr. J. Every time I come up with an idea for a new drawing challenge, I run it by some trusty pals first. I excitedly tell them what my idea is and how great it's gonna be. And then I can tell by their face that maybe they aren't sold yet. I ask them what their ideas are instead. Sometimes I still end up liking my idea, and other times, phew, I am so grateful they shared their creativity with me. Each episode gets better and better because I'm open to other possibilities. Does that mean that I am always so flexible? Oh, absolutely not. Sometimes I can be really stubborn, thinking that I was right and no one else could possibly be. In that moment, I need to have a trusted friend challenge my overconfidence with kindness, to see that I might be missing out on something amazing by not listening to others. Use your drawing to talk with a parent or trusted adult about your excitement and frustrations when working with others to solve a problem. Sometimes it can be really hard to start a conversation when we think we are right and others are wrong, or when we're really stumped by a problem. But using our drawings is a great place to start. I can only imagine how you dreamed up a solution for the world's most amazing, incredibly awesome floating house. Is it different from mine? Well, of course it is. Does that mean mine is right and yours is wrong? Nope, just different solutions to the same problem. Well, here is my floating house. Well, thanks for joining me today as we drew the world's most amazing, incredibly awesome floating house. I look forward to seeing you next time for another drawing challenge.